Does Ford have a battery advantage over Tesla? There was a recent tweet from a Twitter user, Gordon Johnson 19, concerning Ford batteries versus Tesla batteries. He said it looks like Ford has an advantage in battery technology. This was after seeing that the electric Ford F150 Lightning had a larger kilowatt hour battery than the Tesla Model 3. Now, is this true? And what's going on here? Jeremy Johnson has the details from TorqueNews.com. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armin Harian from TorqueNews.com. If you are here first time, please take a moment, subscribe to our channel, and like this video and share in social media. That would be greatly appreciated. So, Gordon Johnson claims Ford has a battery advantage over all. Squawk, a newsmaker, reported this, saying it looks like Ford actually has an advantage in battery technology, says Gordon Johnson 19 on Ford versus Tesla. There is literally 20s of cars coming that are going to challenge Tesla. They're losing market share, said Squawk, and quoting Gordon Johnson. Now, people have replied back saying, you guys seriously are giving airtime to someone who's comparing Tesla's smallest battery on a compact sedan with Ford's biggest battery on a truck to make his point, because he has nothing better to say, all this while yelling at the camera. And Gordon Johnson replied saying, if a lighter car that has a 61 kilowatt hour Li-ion battery costs $40,000 after years of innovation, disruption, Model 3 SR Plus, versus a much heavier truck with a 170 kilowatt hour Li-ion battery, that means $39,000 Lightning right out the gate, who is better at battery technology car manufacturing? I'll wait, Gordon Johnson said. Now, interesting that Gordon Johnson is using kilowatt hour to determine who has the advantage. A kilowatt hour is simply this, a measure of how much energy you're using, a unit of measurement that equals the amount of energy you would use if you kept a 1000 watt appliance running for an hour. Does using more energy mean cheaper, faster, longer range? There was a recent news of a huge battery factory being built near Tesla Giga Shanghai for 4680 cells. Tesla certainly seems to have been making and dealing with batteries longer than Ford, but let's look at the details to see for sure. The battery company that is building battery plant in Gigafactory Shanghai is CATL, which is a major Tesla battery supplier. Now, the Ford 150 battery and other statistics from Gordon Johnson. First, 170 kilowatt hour lithium-ion battery, and the base cost is $39,900. What Gordon Johnson didn't say from Ford's website is this. Base cost is actually $39,974. Highest end model is around $90,474. First shipment reported to begin in September 2022. And the other details from Inside EV says 125 kilowatt hour total standard range battery, 170 kilowatt hour total extended range battery, standard range battery with expected EPA range of 230 miles, which is 370 kilometers, extended range battery with expected EPA range of 300 miles, which is 483 kilometers. The battery weighs over 1,800 pounds by itself. This appears to be for the standard range battery, but no details were mentioned except a capacity around 112 kilowatt hours, which is close to the standard range Ford F150. Now, the Tesla Model 3 battery and other statistics from Gordon Johnson. First, 61 kilowatt hour lithium-ion battery. The base cost is $40,000. What Gordon Johnson didn't say about Tesla website is this. The base cost is $39,990. Highest end model is $56,990. Standard range battery with expected EPA range of 263 miles, which is 423 kilometers. Long range battery with expected EPA range of 353 miles, which is 568 kilometers, is shipping right now in countries around the world. I mean the Tesla. Now, other details of that is long-range battery weighs about 1,060 pounds. It has 54 kilowatt-hour total, the standard range battery, and it has 79.5 kilowatt-hour total, the extended range battery. As a side note, a Tesla Model S Plaid long range, according to the Tesla website, has an estimated 412 miles of range. Now let's compare the two batteries' cost and range. The model standard range F150 cost is $39,974. The range is 230 miles. Standard range Model 3 has $39,900. The range is 263 miles. Long-range Ford F150 is $9,474, while long-range Tesla Model 3 is only $56,990. I calculated the weight of the standard range Model 3 battery by taking the percent smaller it was than the long-range Model 3 battery from Wikipedia data, and I could only find one article stating that the weight of the Ford F150 battery, but it was not specific to which range version, so I have used 1,800 pounds for both versions, says Jeremy at twenties.com, and he says, I took the highest cost Model 3 and used it in the comparison for the Ford F-150's most expensive version, even though the long-range Model 3 is a little less expensive. So here's what Jeremy Johnson from Torque News, who reports Tesla Daily, concludes. He says Tesla standard range Model 3 is about the same cost as Ford standard range F-150, has over 12.6% more range than Ford standard range F-150. Ford F-150 has 2.3 times the kilowatt hour, battery weighs 61% less than the Ford F-150 battery. Now, regarding Tesla's long-range Model S, he says it cost about $33,484 less than Ford long-range F-150. He says Tesla's long-range Model 3 has about 15% more range than Ford F-150 long-range, or Ford's best F-150 model, has 2.14 times the kilowatt hour. Battery weighs 41% less than the Ford F-150 battery. And here's our sources of information. Demi says, I tried to find reputable websites, including the Ford and Tesla websites, to gather this information, but there certainly seems to be some discrepancies on actual numbers for the kilowatt hour of each vehicle, along with range numbers. He says, information I wish Tesla and Ford had. Jeremy says, I would like to see Tesla's state kilowatt hour for each of its vehicles on its website so that it can be compared to other electric vehicles. Even if Tesla just estimates this, that is still fine. I'd also like to easily accessible to see the weight and dimensions of the battery for the Tesla vehicles and any other electric vehicles out there. This is just for transparency, which I think is important in anything. And it makes it easier to compare who is most efficient compared with weight and dimension. Presently, the information is difficult to find. Jeremy also says Tesla certainly seems to have more efficiency with its batteries, size, weight of batteries, cost, and range, leading me to conclude that Tesla has the advantage here. If Ford was able to produce more range from its batteries and have smaller batteries and better cost than Tesla, I would conclude that Ford has the advantage. But kilowatt hour alone is not enough to determine who has the advantage. Again, kilowatt hour alone of electric vehicle batteries is not enough to determine which company has the advantage when it comes comparing to batteries. Well, friends, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Armen Hareyan from TorqueNews.com, reporting from Yerevan, Armenia. I will be reporting here for the entire summer until mid-August. Have a great day. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. God bless you, everyone. Peace be with all of you, and we'll continue the discussion below. See you soon.